Yeah, this is Matt from Karnak Holistics. Today I want to show you some points how to use the surrender method in order to help you with the law of attraction. I'll see you after this. So welcome back, namaste, and greetings. And this is Matt from Karnak Holistics, and I'm a transformational coach and also a healer and tarot reader. So today I want to speak about surrendering using the law of attraction. First of all, can you like, share, and subscribe in order to get some more content out? So let's start from the beginning. So let me explain what surrendering is in according to the law of attraction. So you are in a situation where the surrendering basically is to let go and allow the law or the universe to take control in order to make your vision or your goal become true and manifest. Now, so many times I've seen so many people say, yeah. I've put things in play and I'm beginning to things and not just not manifesting. I'm doing everything. I've done my vision boards. I've written to the angels. I act as if and blah blah blah. And I goes, okay, but what about surrendering? And I goes, they're all actions. Now, surrendering is another form of action, but it's not. It's actually letting go and letting God. So, for example, if you're in a situation where you want, say if your goal is to, get a car, and you've seen the car that you want, and you say, okay, this is the vehicle that I would want to purchase, but you don't have the money to achieve it. So it's not a matter of you trying to work out how to get the money to purchase the car or how the car's going to come to you. That's down to the law of attraction. That's down to the universe. That's down to God. You know, He's put you here for you to achieve certain things, and if you are doubtful, these things will take even longer. So the minute you've had that thought and that inspiration to want to get that car, what you need to start doing is going, okay, well, that's what I want, and it's just a matter of time till that car's mine. You know, then you may get inspired action to, I don't know, do overtime or to go to the dealership or to just communicate or get the similar car from somewhere else at a cheaper rate. So things will come manifest, things will present itself in order that will have a series of events leading up to the overall goal. And these things do take time, but to master surrendering is to master the law of attraction. And I call it the art of fighting without fighting, and that's what Bruce Lee said in for Jet Can Do. And it's a matter of that if you don't put resistance out there to achieve your goal, then that's when the universe goes, okay, well, he or she is not going, okay, well, he's not sure whether they want it or not, but the original request, the minute you put down your mind up here to want to achieve something, that's already written. In fact, it's written to let you know that it's coming. That's why you have the mental thought to have it. So what do you need to do after that once you've had the thought and the process is in swing? Well, what you need to do is you need to just relax every day. I call it daily practice of surrendering. And then when you get up in the morning, you just think, okay, right, this is what I want to achieve today, or what I'm shooting to get. And then just having it in your mind, and with the total inner love and inner peace, after you've done your gratitude, then put it out there and visualize you having that thing, having that object, or having that car, having that partner, having that situation. And you know what, let me just break it down and let me use a relationship situation. I use mine, for example, with my fiance. So 5 years ago, I was dating for 5 years, off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. And it got to a point where I was saying to friends, you know what, it's just getting so much and so annoying. I was just not meeting all the right people, and you get to know certain people, and it just wasn't happening. So what I did do, I thought, you know what, I'm obviously not attracting the person that I wanted, the person of my dreams. So what I did, I switched off. I said, right, in my mind, I'm only looking for a friend with potential to be more. So shift with the expectation to wanting a wife, for example. So I gave steps, and then so what I did, I put out this. I said, all right, when I meet her, I'm going to go on dates, but we're going to go out as friends and see if it develops with potential to be my wife. So I went out, and it must have been about 6 months after that, maybe that 3 months. I came across her. We met up. We started chatting. We became really good friends, and within a space of a month, we were dating, and it got really serious, and then we moved in together, and then it's been 5 years down the line. But if you look at what I said about the transition, so I changed my mind from wanting to have a wife to a long-term partner to having a friend with a potential to be a long-term wife or partner. So I didn't lower my expectation, I lowered the arrival. And in fact, what a wife or a long-term partner is your best friend. So what I was actually manifesting was that individual who was to be my long-term partner and my best friend. So, and that's what I think where a lot of people, when it comes to relationships, get it wrong. For example, as well, one of my clients is getting a bit of a tough time with a partner, and they're estranged, they're not together, and they're convinced that they should be together. And no doubt, I don't make preconceptions of what the universe, of God, what God wants for these individuals. So what I do, I just support and follow through with feeling, and as a transformational coach, I support the person in order to achieve the overall goal. But within that journey, what I say to them is like, is this the person you want to be with? What boxes do they tick in order to make that long-term partner? How does it make you feel? But above all, apart from, let's exclude the partner out, let's look at you. Let's look at what's going on for you and the need of having this other person to fulfill yourself. Well, we don't need somebody else to make us complete. If we meet somebody and they make us complete, that's brilliant. But we need to turn around and become whole first and realize who we are, and then we can make our judgment call based upon the law of attraction to manifestation of the person that we want to achieve. For example, again, if I'm going to dig a hole, and I want to dig a 6-foot hole, width, depth, I'll get a spoon, for example. The spoon can dig the hole, but it's going to take long, right? So let me change it to a shovel. So get the shovel, put the shovel, it's going to take too long because I want it to be done really quickly. I'll get a digger. And so what I looked at is like the different processes of tools that I can use in order to manifest the whole appearing. And I could have quite honestly just said, you know what, well, let me just sit there with a shovel, and I know I'll have control over digging the hole until I achieved it. But I know it's going to take a bit of time. And I think that's where a lot of people are going wrong when they're looking for somebody or looking for something. So I'm talking about relationship and business and transforming themselves. It's like they're trying to find out what's out there. So they're trying to use a spoon to find out what they're about outside. When really you should look at yourself and go, well, actually, I need a digger. because I am a digger and I can do things a lot quicker. And with me working on myself and I'm using a realization, I'm only feeling like, oh, if I use the spoon or the shovel, that's all my mental capacity can achieve. Well, if I start believing in me, I would then therefore turn around and focus upon getting the digger in order to do the bulk of the work, in order to get the hole done quicker. And so what I said to my client was like, look, what you need to do is look at you empowering yourself, because how can you make a judgment call based upon the law of attraction? Because remember, like attracts like. So if you're a nervous disposition, or you're fearful, or you're afraid to be in relationships, you're not going to manifest a long-term relationship. It's just not going to happen. You'll meet people, but it probably won't last. If it does, brilliant. You're obviously vibrating on a different level, and secretly you are looking for that person. So what I always tell them to say is, let's address what's going on for you, and not so much the need of wanting somebody, because everybody needs somebody, but let's sort you out as an individual, and then let's build on that. Once we've built on that, we can start looking at the right different criteria of people that are out there that can help you. I mean, God's a giving God at the end of the day. He wants to help us, He wants to support us. But as I said to my client, that look, if you're got your head in the sand, you're not going to see the horizon. And so many times you need to take your head out of the sand, and then you need to look for the horizon, and you see how beautiful and how amazing things are. And over a period of time with me, I've seen many things changed, and I've realised that some people I've met, and some friends and family and so on, have not fit the perception of what I want to be. So what I did do is learn to surrender. I needed to let go and let God step in order to achieve this goal. The reason I'm saying about this story is because when I began to surrender and started to let go, and the client started to let go and started looking at themselves and started letting go of all the burning energy, what you want to achieve, and you let go and you surrendered to yourself, magical things happen. If you start surrendering and you say, you know what, God, I can't do this on my own. I cannot do this on my own. I need your assistance. And he goes, right, comes off his throne, says, my child down there needs my help. Let me pick him up off the ground. Let me dust him off. Let's tie his shoelaces again, or her shoelaces, and let's get that person what they want in life. Because at the moment, obviously, you're not happy where you are. And this is what I'm trying to explain, that when you surrender yourself to yourself or to God, and you realize that without letting go, or without going, when you wake up in the morning again, oh, I'm feeling really low, and this, or and feeling, your daily practice should be, okay, this is what I want, I leave it in your hands, and if there's anything you need to do, please show me, and then things will manifest and come in a positive way. So I hope that's helped, and I hope this is supporting you about surrendering. Because you got any comments, please leave below. It's so powerful, and if you get it right, when you get it right, it is so amazing, and how quickly you can make those quick changes. So what I'll do, I'll see you in the next video, and stay blessed and stay safe. Bye.